Hi, this is Dave Herman with Salt Lake City Fire Department. This is an introduction to the Hydrant Inspection System, the 2024 edition. Today's date is March 29th, 2024. So this presentation has two parts. First of all, I'm going to demonstrate where the inspection resources are located, and then demonstrate briefly how to use the inspection app to actually log inspections as they occur. So all of the information regarding hydrant inspections for this and future years is going to be on the Firehome website, firehome.info. And if you come to the Inspections tab, you'll find all of the information that is needed to basically do inspections. First and foremost, under hydrant inspections here on the left-hand side, we have SOP 08-04 alpha. And what this describes is basically the exact procedures for conducting both wet and dry inspections. Hydrant inspection training is located here. This is going to be a link to this video you're watching. And the inspection progress dashboard is a tool for supervisory and managerial staff to basically get a sense of how inspections are coming along through the season. So basically on the right-hand side of the screen, what we have is an indication of the station and the platoon. As hydrant inspections are knocked out, you're going to see the colors on this bar change, basically showing all the ones that have passed and those that have failed. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have a tool for both battalion chiefs and assistant chiefs to give a sense of basically how the progress is coming along by individual platoon. So as hydrants are knocked out, they're going to display on the left-hand side of the screen here. We also have a hydrant work order link and then a private hydrant inspection release. These are useful mostly when we're not actively doing hydrant inspections, and I'll show you why that is in just a sec. But if you in your travels need to access one of these year-round, it's located on the Inspections tab on Firehome. So like in previous years, we are going to be using the Esri Field Maps app as indicated by this symbol here. It's basically on the iPhone and the iPad. You're going to log in as your apparatus utilizing these logins, and the password will be shared with you in another way. To access the Field Maps app, look for the icon, the blue map on the bottom of the taskbar on iPads, and I'm not certain where it is on iPhones, but it should be available there as well if you want to, basically log inspections with multiple devices. When you first log in with your username and password, it's going to show you a series of maps here, and you're looking, of course, for the hydrant image and hydrant inspection system for 2024. So the map is set up so that you can drive down the street, knock out hydrants as you go along, and actually see those that are in your vicinity. To conduct a hydrant inspection, what you're going to go ahead and do is select the hydrant that you are conducting the inspection on, and you're going to go ahead and hit the Edit button. If I hit Edit, what it will do is bring up some requested questions. So I'm going to do inspection date, and by default it's going to throw in today's date. Inspection result is either pass or fail. And if it is a fail and you want to basically add the information regarding why the hydrant didn't pass the test, you can go ahead and note it here, and this will be passed into the work order for public utilities, which I'll demonstrate in just a sec. And there's a new field here as well. It says new hydrant not on map. I'll describe what that's all about in just a sec. When you're done with this process, simply hit the Submit button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and basically that hydrant has been completed. Now, as I mentioned before, there's a kind of a simple way to take the information you entered on the hydrant and submit a work order to public utilities, whether or not it's a pass or fail. If you click this click to submit a work order link, what it will do is bring up a jot form. It's going to automatically populate information for you, including the inspection district, the hydrant number, the address or location, and then basically the notes that you put into the inspection will appear here automatically in the problem description. So all you have to do is just fill out a couple more pieces of information, and then you're good to go. Now, as requested by some captains, we have incorporated the ability to do inspections on multiple hydrants at the same time. This is valuable if you're doing hydrants, when you basically hit an entire street and basically they're all a pass. If you hit the upper right-hand, or the three dots in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and select Edit Multiple, it will allow you to create a status for multiple ones simultaneously. So in this case, I'm going to select this hydrant. You notice that it changes color, it looks like it's highlighted. And in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, it's actually showing the number of items that I have selected. I'll hit the Continue button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and then I can go ahead and throw my results in here, pass, fail, or otherwise. Same as before, inspection date, and then you also have notes here. When you hit the Submit button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, then that status will be updated for all of the hydrants that you selected. In this case, I'm simply going to cancel. Now, invariably, every year, captains report that they find hydrants in their districts that basically are not included on the map. So in this particular version, you have the ability to add a hydrant by hitting the plus sign in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. What that's going to do is it's going to give you the ability to move around on the screen and actually place the hydrant wherever you want. So let's say I find one here on the corner of the public safety building. All I have to do is put my arrow there. And essentially, if you're standing right next to the hydrant, you should just be able to put it like exactly where you are. That blue dot represents where I am at this moment. You'll indicate the inspection date. I'm going to go ahead and say this is today. Inspection result is going to be a pass. And in this case, what I want to go ahead and do is indicate that this is a new hydrant that's not on the map. So I'm simply going to hit the Yes button. When I'm done, I hit Submit, I hit Add Point, and the point has been added. So you can add a couple of these if you need to, and then you'll hit the Submit button afterwards. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just hit Cancel and discard the change that I made. So there is a chance that, if we have to add additional information to the map, we may need to go ahead and do a refresh for that. The way that you can refresh this map to get the most current data is basically to go to the main screen here, hit the three dots to the right of the hydrant inspection system for 2024, and reload the map. It's uncommon that we need to do that, but if you're requested to do so, that's how you will do it. And then one final thing to point out, which is this series of squares in the upper right-hand corner of a screen. This is basically the layers that are associated with this. So if you want to basically make any modifications there, or turn things off and on, like if you want to turn off the districts, for example, you can go ahead and do so here. And then in the upper right-hand corners of the screen as well, we have this base map feature. So you can actually change the base map to whatever you want. So if you want something that's a little bit easier on the eyes, you can go ahead and do so by selecting a different base map. And honestly, with the inspection district layer over the top, it doesn't look like that makes much of a difference. So that's it as far as this presentation goes. As always, if you have any questions, you're welcome to go ahead and make contact with me directly. I'm at 801-799-3510. Thank you for your time.